Hi there. Welcome to my Facebook Live. I'm Jen Burson. I'm the founder and president of Generation PR and the creator of Generation Academy and the Powerhouse Pros community. You might be watching this there or on the Generation PR page. I just want to welcome you. Thanks for being here. Getting my notes all set. Hope everybody's doing great. Always something around here. Always something. The latest is our rental property we had our tenant move out and we have some mold or moisture issues in the wall, and it's like, how do we handle it? So just when you think, and I have to look for a new nanny, a new person to pick up our kids from school, which anybody with kids that works knows that person is just a critical role in your life. And so having to just totally start from scratch and interview and do the whole thing all while picking up our kids and doing the school drop off, it's a lot. So hi, Serena. Thanks for being here. You probably are quite familiar with this topic, Serena, because I know you have a mentor. That's me. Hi, I'm your mentor. It's me. But we're going to talk today about finding a great mentor, leveraging the power of mentorship. And I think that in my life, throughout various stages of my life, having a mentor to guide me through each step and stage, whether that's getting into college and going through like the sorority rush process or getting kind of acclimated on campus at UCSB. I had somebody that was a friend that was older that got me comfortable there, and then getting to law school and, having like an older classmate that I knew, like older meaning a couple years ahead, and kind of letting me know what to expect. And then certainly when I got into law, you are assigned a mentor. And I would say that was extremely helpful until things went a little sideways. And then that mentor didn't have experience dealing with unruly partners and older men saying inappropriate things to young associates, young women. And my mentor's advice in that situation was not great. It was, suck it up, buttercup, don't say a word. If you want to have a career here and you open your mouth, you're done. And that obviously did not feel great at the time. And I think it's because she didn't really know how to handle it because she hadn't been through it. But we're going to talk today about how having a mentor can help you reach that next level in your agency journey, and why now is the best time. Like, why wait? We got to get you paired up with somebody, could be me, could be somebody else, who can help you find strategies that will walk you through things that you're experiencing or help you with your goals for growth or whatever the case may be. But we're going to talk about working with a mentor. Hold on one second. Okay, I see what we have here. Sorry. Okay, just was a note for me that I missed earlier. But this is a great way to grow your business. So finding a mentor that will work closely with you will help you push past any obstacles, including mental blocks. And I've worked with hundreds, if not low thousands of agency owners at this point. And we know that the mental blocks, the mindset, I'm assuming maybe that's Chrissy, but again, I can't see. It says hi, Jen. So anybody who's watching on the Profitable PR Pros page, I can't see the names. I don't know. It's really annoying. Okay, so mentors will work closely with you. They'll help you push past. I don't know why I can't speak today. Let me try that again so I can get my mouth aligned with my brain. I don't know what the deal is. I've only been talking to the dog all day, so I guess I'm not in the like brain and mouth connected headspace right now. But if you have mental blocks, the wrong mindset, you're not thinking clearly, you don't know how to push back past blocks to achieve your goals. Maybe you need help elevating your thinking, thinking bigger, helping you build routines that will easily chip away at those goals in a consistent and strategic way so that you work towards them in a structured way with just simple routines and habits. And that mentor is going to help you grow your agency. And the way that I approach it is also the work-life integration, because that's incredibly important to me, being a mom, and my kids are all over the place. If I didn't have this business, if I were still in law or I had another career or 9 to 5, it would be a completely different situation for me. And so this has been so incredibly awesome that I want to share everything I can. So other people, typically it's women that are members of our programs, although we did have our wonderful Ermias yesterday on our Pitch Lab call. We have Nelson always joins us. We have men in our programs, but I feel like this is a really incredible opportunity for women, moms, people who want to set their own schedules, to be able to have it all, if this is what your vision of that looks like. So having a mentor is really helpful, because it is somebody that has been through what you've been through or knows how to navigate it. It could be a peer in your niche who has maybe more years of experience than you, or a professional coach that specializes in helping our industry's entrepreneurs. I think a business coach, I've heard that a business coach doesn't always give advice that aligns with the kinds of businesses, like a digital agency, that we are looking to build. So I have always looked to mentors that have built and have had success creating something that I want to create. And if it looks a little bit different, then they're not going to anticipate the specifics of my needs as they come up. The right mentor, the right person that will align with you, will show you where to focus your effort, the right places. They'll help you build an action plan to reach your goals so that you break it down, you know the next steps, you know where to go. If you're stuck, you know how to get unstuck. If your mindset's not right, you know how to refocus and get into the right headspace. So it's really important to have the right person that will help you align your actions with your goals, with the kind of business and life that you want to have. So let me share my key tips for finding the perfect mentor for you, and why now is the best time to start your search. Okay. Let me know who else is here. I see 2, and it just says hi, Jen. I'm assuming it's Chrissy, but I don't know because I can't see, but I see Serena. Let me know who else is here. And if you're watching the replay, let me know replay. Just say replay so I can see that you're checking into this and answer any questions you have. But we're going to dive in. Why should you start your search now? Like now for a digital marketing mentor, or like a PR marketing mentor. Hi, Sally. Nice to see you. So doing the hard work now, putting in the effort now, will set you up for success in 2024. Hi, Lori. Welcome. Nice to see you on here. This is a new kind of way that I've been rethinking my in the moment efforts and actions and things that I'm doing or not doing. I say to myself, like, future Jen will thank you for doing this now. Future Jen, how is this going to set future Jen up for success? And it could be the simplest thing, like walking the dog first thing this morning. I have a pretty hectic day, and it was challenging to get out the door and walk the dog and get back in time to get checked into email, checked into work, and then ready for, going live. I always go live at 11 on Thursdays. It's like my standing thing. So I have to maneuver my day around it. And if I didn't walk the dog then, it would be hectic for the rest of the day. And I also feel guilt. Like, I'm looking at this big dog with tons of energy, and she's like, when are you going to walk me? And she starts to get mad. So I think to myself, okay, future Jen is going to thank me. I'm setting myself up for a successful, kind of stress-free, guilt-free rest of my day because I decided to walk the dog first thing. And the byproduct of that is that I almost got my 10,000 steps. So I'm at like 9,500 steps. So by the end of the day, I'll have 10,000 steps. And that was just before 9 a.m. So future Jen thanks me for doing that. So I will say, doing the hard work now will set you up for success in the new year. So we know Q4 is pretty much almost here. And between all those fall and winter holidays, we're knee deep in gift guide pitching. We have clients launching holiday gift sets, year-end launches. Maybe they're doing some promotions to really move the needle on sales in Q4, and they need your support there. We know that the rest of this year, agency growth might be kind of limited. So it's a good time right now to take advantage of this calm before the storm, to work with an experienced, knowledgeable mentor who has been there before, who can know the best strategies to navigate this busy season and really help you adapt to unexpected obstacles and still have time to focus on your business, maybe pushing forward some goals in your business for this year so that you can end, having kind of pushed hard at the finish line and getting you squared away with goals, your vision, like a 30,000 foot perspective on what you want for your business and life next year, and build that momentum. So when you start working with a mentor now, you're going to build momentum for more success and focus and a strategic approach to the new 2024 in the new year. So you can start to identify and let go of those limiting beliefs. And I know this is a big one because it comes up on coaching calls. We have a lot around limiting beliefs inside of Agency Accelerator and our video content and on YouTube. And this is the content that we hear the most from people engaging with. And in Agency Accelerator, they're revisiting it quite a bit. And it comes up on our calls. So we can walk through a process for letting go of limiting beliefs. We can work through streamlining your agency's processes, develop targeted goals for the year ahead. And the work that you do now will put you in a better and stronger position at the start of the year. And you and your mentor can work together to set you up for maximum success in 2024 and really get clarity on what that looks like for you. How will you know that the year is successful for you? Like, what do you have to accomplish? Do you even know that? So a mentor can help you determine those goals and then have a plan, a strategy, an approach to, and set up routines to help you achieve them. And a good mentor, speaking of mindset, they're going to know how to coach you out of a low, how to get you out of a stuck place. So if you've been stuck in a plateau, maybe you're feeling unmotivated, raise your hand if you have been feeling that way at all. I have. Oh God, that reminds me. I have to get back. Hold on one sec. I'm waiting to see. Hold on. God, my computer is wacky. Okay. Boo. Okay, no, I'm waiting for an important email. Hasn't come in yet. We want to get you unstuck. If you're feeling unmotivated, you guys, where's the like engagement? You're telling me none of you guys have felt stuck or unmotivated, overwhelmed, maybe with your workload. I'm the only one, seriously. I don't think so. Give me like hands up, say I've been there, give me a heart, high five, something. Oh, yeah. Serena says, LOL, of course. Yes. A mentor can help you find your way out. Your mentor might not relate to your exact situation, but they've experienced their own version of this and they're still plugging away at running their business. They've gotten out of it. And they wouldn't be a good, effective, supportive mentor if they were still stuck there. And they can coach you along and pass along strategies that they've used to kickstart their growth. Hi, Jane. Yeah. They can help you find inspiration, motivation, help you redirect your own workload, the things that you're focused on that feel heavy. It feels like you're in that drudgery zone, and get you to focus on your zone of genius, the things that you love, the things that you really feel fired up to be doing. And this is actually a really significant part of what we cover in my Elevate group coaching program. I'm going to drop a link. It's in my notes, so I have to put it. But, I'm going to drop a link here for just the wait list. So you can be, if you're interested in joining that, that will open that up and you'll know about it first. But when you work with a mentor to get to the bottom of why you're feeling so trapped in your agency, they can spot warning signs for bigger issues like burnout, like exhaustion, and coach you through how to notice that and prevent that. And that was huge. So I'm a certified high performance coach. I got recertified this year, which means I expanded the sort of repertoire of the approach that we walk you through. So we're building. I was able to learn some strategies and a clear framework for building on what I had already been teaching. So it's really cool to see how we come up with a plan that will offset the stuff that you don't love, that make you feel this overwhelmed, burnt out feeling, and reposition your purpose, your goal in your business, your role in your business, and have a strategy for not doing the things that you don't love. And spotting those warning signs and working through them, because the last thing we want is like just push. This is not a hustle and grind place. I'm never going to be like grind harder, hustle harder. We're all hustling. We're all out there doing a ton of stuff, but I'm never going to be like stay up all night, send more emails, work a little harder. That is a recipe for burnout. And I've been running my business for 18 years and in this moment, I don't feel burnt out. I love what I'm doing. I love my clients. So I'm never going to be like hustle. We are going to identify and help stop that burnout and exhaustion and have a plan for preventing it in the first place. A mentor will also really help you improve your niche skills. So think of it like this, like you're not going to go to a basketball coach to learn how to be a better dancer, right? The mentor should work in the same industry that you do and the same like service, the same approach, maybe the same niche. And with all of their experience, they're going to know the exact skills that you need to set yourself up for success. And they can identify your weaknesses and help you improve in those areas. So they'll have that very specific insight. This is why I don't love like business coach, because they're not always building the kind of businesses that we're building. A digital agency in a certain niche offering a certain service, they're giving, like my husband with business school, he was like, I'm learning things here that are not really applicable to the kind of thing that I would ultimately want to be doing. Like I'm in a marketing class and I am learning about statistics and all this like BS when I would want to learn how to grow a business through successful marketing strategies that, bring in new customers and solidify the reputation of the company. He's like, that's what you're doing organically. Like you are just doing that for companies And we're not even learning that in a marketing class in my MBA program at USC. So business coaches are not always going to give you exactly what we need. And I just think that all of the best mentors I've had have been very singularly aligned with that moment in my life and what they want to do. It's not just like an older, wiser person. They have the experience that you're looking to gain. And just because you focus on your weaknesses and overcoming those, it also means that you are going to get strengths to a new level. You're going to take your existing strengths and up level them. And your mentor can introduce you to these strategies and tactics that might be time saving. It might add that little extra oomph to your efforts. It could be something that feels like you are like doing your best work every single day and not feeling drained in the process. So if you're a killer pitch writer, they could give you the inside scoop on their tried and true strategies. Or if your zone of genius is in social media content creation, maybe they can introduce you to peers that you could collaborate with, so that you take your skills to the next level, or you bring in some other support for that role that you aren't executing on your own or you need some support with. They can really identify, okay, this is where you are kind of spinning out and let's send you in the right direction. Okay. And then we're going to walk through this process because there's some things I want you to do that you might not have done recently, or it's something that you have never done, or maybe you need to update it. But we're going to talk about how to find that ideal PR and digital marketing mentor for you and what you should be thinking about. So the first thing is really figuring out what is most important to you. This is being aligned with a mentor on more than just the industry and the niche. We want somebody that will align with vision, values, having the right mindset that you want to have. Like I said, I'm not a hustle hard person. I'm a work smarter, not harder, outsource, optimize your workflow, outsource everything. I'm just like, outsource, outsource, outsource. And that is important for you to get a clear picture of what you want, because that mindset should align. It should align with your values. If you want work-life integration for yourself, this kind of like nose to the grindstone hustle culture mentor will do nothing if you want that ultimate work-life integration for yourself. And if you start working with somebody that isn't aligned with your values and your mindset, it could do more harm than good, because it will push you in a direction towards a future that you don't want. Yeah, and Serena is saying, hustle culture made me feel so bad about myself. Serena, she said, that's why we align so well. This is why it's really good or critical, I should say, to, before you even start your search for a mentor, take time to list out your most important goals and values. I'll walk you through that in a second, but I'll say I have been following so many digital marketing accounts, like marketing experts, content creation accounts on social media, and I'm starting to see their content and feel bad about myself, right? I'm like, are we keeping up with the trends? Am I posting enough content? Is my content this good? Like, it's so in my face. And also, like, we talked about this yesterday, all the like buy me culture of like, oh my God, new Amazon find, buy me, buy me, buy me. I'm feeling like a little bad about myself like that, Serena. It's like, am I focusing on the right things? Are they doing more than me? Do they know more than me? Are they more qualified to be somebody sharing ideas on the internet than I am, right? And I also have to realize, first of all, I can curate my feed better or not go on there at all, which I have started to do, and it feels really nice. But I also am following these people that aren't doing exactly what it is that I'm doing. And maybe they're putting out this content so they can find their audience and they can become known. And I'm lucky because we've been building an audience for a long time. And I have a loyal, wonderful group that we're all in this together. So maybe I don't need to be like, tactics, strategies, goals, in your face, blah, blah, blah. Like that's what we do once a week with this content. Go in my community, share that. We have our, coaching for our paid programs. We share on the podcast, on YouTube. Don't want to answer that. So let me know if there's a problem with the audio. Sometimes when I go, like with a phone call, it'll kick me off. But, you want to think about your overall vision for your life, both in terms of your agency and what you want or what you want your home life to be like, to feel like. How do you want to feel when you start work every single day? When do you finish? Like, can you set these healthy boundaries and stick with them? What is your ideal schedule? When do you not want to work? How do you want your team and your agency to be structured? Think about all of those things because it's better to build a business from a place of what you want it to look like as it grows than to pivot halfway and say, oh crap, like I built this thing that I don't even want. I built a business that I don't even love and a company that doesn't serve the kind of life that I want to have. So that's what a good mentor will do. They're ready to help you achieve those goals and create a life that really truly serves you. And this is what we walk through in my Elevate group coaching program. We will work to establish a clear vision for your agency so you can easily know what is right for you and what you can just say, nope, pass, not for me, right? Like it's so hard to say no. I'm trying to think, who were you just talking to? Oh my God. Oh, I can't say, but I had a conversation with somebody and I'm like, I think you called me because you know the answer already. You knew what I was going to say and you just wanted to hear it from someone else. Like when you have your values aligned with the vision you have for your business, it makes decisions that much easier because you're going to just say, this isn't it. This is not where I want to be. It's not what I want to focus on. It's not for me. I'll drop the waitlist again here if you're interested in Elevate. It was incredible the last time we did it. And in fact, I got an email yesterday from someone who was in the program who missed the call yesterday. And she said, hold on, I'm going to read it. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I missed today's call, but I wanted to share with you. I totally forgot that she sent this, but last year at this time, I took the plunge and paid for the Elevate coaching group. Using only what I learned from this alone, I finally tripled my income for the first time this month. And I can't wait to see the income consistency so I can focus more on growing and less on worrying about money. We have strategies for that. And she's saying she credits the success to the group experience, me and the other women in the group. And really this was a mindset challenge. And the group showed this person a new way to see themselves as somebody who should be earning triple the income. She's like, amazing. So, it's just like having an experience like that will really help you feel like you're on the right track and make those decisions. Clear yeses, clear nos. The second thing is, put yourself out there. If you want to find a mentor, the perfect mentor is probably not going to fall out of thin air. unless perhaps you stumbled on one of my Facebook ads. So if you did, hi, welcome. You really need to take the initiative and do the work to find the right mentor. So you should join communities of like-minded entrepreneurs online. That could be my Powerhouse Pros community, other communities online that have people, women, doing and accomplishing what you want to do. Maybe it is joining programs that will help you hone very specific skills. Like I have the Pitch Lab for providing PR as a service to clients, and then Agency Accelerator. We're going to help you grow and scale an agency on your terms, a digital agency. Maybe that is for getting together in person, jumping into events outside of your geographic region, finding, you can connect with mentors online. Maybe you meet them in person. Like you're casting a wider net to find those communities where people are doing what you want to do, and you make that connection. Maybe follow role models and thought leaders in our industry on social media and engage with their posts. Let them know how you like their content. This is how we connect with journalists, right? Editors, freelancers, journalists. We engage with them on social, connect with their content, talk about it, make a relationship. You can be seen by a great mentor and start to create a good rapport and see if it's a good fit by engaging with their posts. Maybe they're even talking about the things that they're mentoring in or that you want help with. So you could say, okay, they get it. They could be the right person to support me. And then start to create a short list of the people that may be a good fit to be your mentor, and then reach out to them directly. You want to write an email that is thoughtful and personal, and it will show them why you think they'd be a good mentor for you. And this is also a lot easier if you've already chatted with them, you have a rapport, you're not coming in from left field, you have already connected and they'll recognize your name. So maybe do your research and learn more about your prospective mentors so you can connect with them on a deeper level. Like, do they have, what are your values? Do you love to travel? Are they also traveling a lot? Have they built that into their business? Maybe fitness is incredibly important to them, and you want to build a business that will allow you to run marathons and train for marathons, or go to spin class every single day and have time to do that. Maybe your favorite instructor only teaches at 1 p.m., right? I don't know. This is pretty narrow, but if you find someone that can mentor you, that knows how to build that time into the day so that you can get to that Soul Cycle class and go with Genevieve or whatever it is and get in her class at 1 o'clock because you have a business, that will allow you to do that. That's important to know what their personal values are. Maybe they have kids and you have kids, so they get that sort of work-life mom hustle. And then focus on fostering a meaningful relationship with them, even if they don't end up becoming your mentor. It's just having that connection. Not everybody is super open to sharing, particularly in this industry. It's a little bit challenging to find people like us. It's like, I'm so glad you're here, because I feel like, and even on coaching calls, everybody's contributing, everybody's sharing their expertise, everyone's sharing their resources. They're open. We're all mentoring each other when something comes up and someone is specifically knowledgeable about that thing, right? But if you're looking for more structure around, not someone that could just be a sounding board occasionally, but somebody that will guide you through a process that is structured and strategic and tailored for you and your goals, then you want to work with someone that is trained to do that and can give you those frameworks that will really elevate your life and your business. And once you find that person, you want to pick your path and go all in, fully commit. Do you want to work one-on-one with your mentor, or do you want to do group sessions? Lots of mentors offer multiple options. So pick whichever works best for you. One-on-one is great for intense, purposeful work that will push you towards a certain goal. It'll help you work through maybe a challenging issue and develop that strong, trusting relationship with your mentor as you share your struggles, you create an action plan. It's also more expensive, right, to work with someone one-on-one. You're getting full attention, they're committing to you to be available maybe through Voxer or once a month calls. They're developing something custom, and their time is valuable, right? So they're not able to leverage what they can in a group session, so it costs a bit more. Group sessions are awesome, trust me. And what that person who sent the email said specifically is that it was the group atmosphere, the group contributing to the whole approach that got her to that 3x level. Group sessions will let you get opinions and advice from other like-minded entrepreneurs, as well as the mentor that has put that container together. So you have to be open and honest about your personal and your professional struggles with the whole group in the process. It's going to be more affordable to be in a group mentoring situation. But if you're really going to have breakthroughs, if you're really going to get the most out of it, you have to be open. You have to be willing to be vulnerable. And we also, in our group program, we kick off with like the housekeeping ground rules, and we co-create them together, so that everybody is bought into the way that the group is going to be structured. And the one that I make sure is on there, whether I say it or someone else says it, is whatever happens in this group situation stays in this group situation. We don't, so that people feel open to share their struggles in a way that will actually get them to break through and have clarity. And so group situations might be tricky if you're like kind of like fly on the wall, but I promise you, when you open up, and this particular woman who is incredible, she initially thought she did not deserve to be there. And it made me so sad. I was like, why do you feel? She was like, you guys are all so much more successful. And I'm like, no, that's why you're here, is so that, we all can achieve a new level. So she was hesitant to open up because she felt like she was going to be judged for not being at a higher level, income or growth or wherever, like others in the group. But ultimately, when she did, look what happened, 3x based on the group experience. Come to your first session fully prepared. So if you have a group coaching experience, you want to be, or your one-on-one even, you want to be honest with your mentor about, what it is that you're looking for, and maybe what your current circumstances are. Where are you stuck? Why are you stuck? Is this a moment in time, or is this a new persistent challenge or a reality for you that is here to stay? So you have to navigate through it and be able to come on the other side of it, knowing that this is something that you're going to have to face again and again. They'll help you through that. So they need the full picture of your situation so they can truly help you. It's like this, like I said, 30,000 foot view, getting that full picture of what it is you're looking to accomplish. Maybe they'll help you see things that are available to you that you never even thought of. That's my favorite thing, is like people going, no, I can't. You're like, why not? Let's go for it and see, like, here's how you can chip away. Here's how you make that happen. You also want to be able to ask questions. Like, you are interviewing them for a key role in your life. You want to make sure that you have your questions answered. What is their coaching philosophy? What is the time commitment or the financial commitment? What is the structure of their approach? Is it just like conversational, or is there a framework in place that you're going to work through week after week? Is it based on research? It's important to have somebody that has a style that you like, and that their vision for you and their life and their values align with yours. So, I believe now is the time, like jump into, well, I have this, I'm going to just put this here. Sorry, hold on. There you go. That's the wait list for the Elevate group coaching so that you can be notified next time I run it. But it might be the thing that you're missing that could help you elevate your agency to that next level. This is different than Agency Accelerator. When I was asked to be a mentor for women, like many women at the same time, it was very odd, but I believe it was because I was meant to like go on this path for agency owners. I had 5 women all over the world that I was coaching before I had any of these programs structured. I had like a PR program for entrepreneurs, not necessarily for PR pros, like entrepreneurs doing their own PR to promote their services. And I also was just getting hit up on social media like, hey, I'm curious, how did you go from being a lawyer to growing your own PR firm? Like, what was that leap like? What did you, what were the first steps you took? How do you find, that was the number one, how do you find clients? And so I was just talking. I had a woman in Edinburgh, Scotland. I had someone in Perth, Australia. I had a couple women across the U.S. And I was just getting on the phone and talking with them because I loved it. Like loved it. I'm an open book. I'll share anything you need, any resource I have. If I can dig it up, I'm happy to give it to you. And when it clicked, I'm like, they're asking all the same questions. I started thinking about this structure and how I would what would I tell them first? What would I tell them next? What's the next thing I do in my business? And that's how the Agency Accelerator was born or created. I co-created with a core group of about, it was like 8 women or so. Many of them are still in, which is awesome. Like they're showing up for calls and things like that. Special place in my heart for the original founding members of that. But it really helped me see that there is a framework for what we're doing. Like I can get on the phone and just answer your questions, or, maybe you're not thinking of the right questions. Let's put some structure behind this. So Agency Accelerator is literally like the steps and stages and things you take to grow and scale your agency. Elevate is a holistic approach to your business and your life. It is based on frameworks that we teach, that we will give to you, customize, questions you're going to ask yourself that you've never thought to ask, that will uncover where you're stuck and will help you create a plan for getting unstuck. Like how to increase your oh my God, I haven't even looked at my notes in so long. I'm forgetting all there's pillars and structure, and it builds on itself. And like I said, we have another layer that we're putting on top of it, and we have adapted this program for agency owners. So we're taking a research back high performance framework that I'm certified in teaching, and we're making it our own by layering on the sort of work-life integration that digital agency owners would be seeking, or the realities of implementing these different steps as an agency owner, not just as a person that's trying to achieve, peak performance in their life, but us, right? Jane and Serena and Kelly, and Kelly's got a bunch of kids, a lot of kids. Sally, who's here. That's what Elevate is. And I might not be really clear on exactly what it is because it's not in my notes here, and my brain is fried today. I don't know why. But it is a transformational approach to your life, your business, achieving your goals, really getting you to that next level, thinking through, what do you want out of your life? What do you want next year to feel like and look like? By the end of 2024, what do you want to look back on the year and have achieved to say, I crushed it this year? I feel so good about what I did. Maybe you think to yourself, I can't travel until I make XYZ amount of dollars in my business. And travel is important to you, but you put that on the back burner. Let's have a plan to get that front and center so that you know big picture when you're going somewhere, where you are hoping to go on your holiday, how long, build that into your, business approach. I think all of those things are really important or they get missed. Scheduling things like date nights and family time. Like we have every single night, 7:30 family time, and it comes up in my phone, and we all know what that means. Devices are away. We either play a game or we watch TV together, a show that we're all watching. Playing fewer and fewer games these days, which kind of bums me out, but the kids are not. They're interested in their devices. They're not interested in board games. They're like, it's called board because they're bored playing them. I'm like, no, it's a flat. Come on, guys, seriously. And they're like, don't be a Karen. They're like, okay, K, which means Karen, whatever. And they also think my haircut is a Karen haircut. And I'm like, can we give Karens a break here? First of all, I know a lot of amazing, wonderful Karens. And also, whatever you're implying, that is not me. But how would I know how dorky and lame I am if I didn't have two I have a preteen and I have a teen boys, if I didn't have them to tell me how cringy I am, right? Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, it's awesome to have somebody that will help you fast track your success, that will give you visibility to your blind spots. That is the thing. And accountability. Those are the things. I know it's not a Karen haircut. It's not even, I'm not styling it, Jane, how I'm supposed to, because I don't really know how. You have to make it stick straight and then make it wavy. And I never have time for that. So it's always like this, and they think it's Karen. But yeah, the best advantages I've gotten from working with mentors are visibility to my blind spots, a strategic approach to solving challenges like plateaus or sticking points in my business, and accountability. Having somebody say, did you do that thing? It's not about just me. It's about self-integrity. Are you giving yourself the same level of commitment and follow through as you give to your family or your clients? Are you doing those things? It's an identity shift. Am I the kind of person who does this thing? We will give you those strategies so that it's absolutely, I'm living in self-integrity. I'm doing the things I promised myself I would do. And it's chipping away at these new habits, the goal that you have in mind. All of that comes from a good mentor that has a process in place, frameworks that they're teaching to and customizing for you. So it's fun to see all of the people here are in our programs. So you guys know about mentorship and also coming on calls and supporting each other, which is what we're all about. Incredibly important to me. Does that help? I have a light. I forgot. Maybe a little. I have overhead lighting. It's dumb. I have what are they called? Skylights. And it just is makes you look like a ghoul. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions about Elevate, the high performance group training. It's 12 weeks. It's not open yet. This is just sort of a getting you thinking about working with a mentor or a coach or somebody that can help you push to that next level. Because we are going to open Elevate soon, and you can get on that wait list there. So anybody else have any other questions about anything? Stuckness in your business? I'm trying to think anything that I fun and exciting that I can share. I have a newly minted middle schooler. My younger son is going to my middle school, which is super weird. Being back on campus as a big person, it still looks giant to me. And I think about him, and he's small, and he has a really kind of squeaky young voice. And some of the kids look like adults. I'm just oh my God, how are you a student? You're in the same school. It's it's so hard to like drop off my baby and be like, oh my God, I'll see you at 3:13. They get out at weird times. But being back on the campus where I went. Hi there. Let me see. Lori, is that you? So when you say new PR consultant, do you have experience pitching the media? Are you like a crush it PR pro, like you've been a publicist and now you're just kind of on your own? Or are you new to PR itself? That'll help me answer. Because if you're brand new to PR, you have to get in the pitch lab. That is like literally exactly what you need. The pitch lab, very affordable, very low monthly fee for what we deliver. That is going to give you an entire foundation for how to pitch the media, all the way from like building a strategy for clients, media lists. We just had someone come on yesterday and told us that our strategies, oh, very cool. Okay, so I would get in the pitch lab. The strategies that we shared in the program, the person on the call yesterday said that they were like huge time savers, like really great. So it makes me happy when people take the resources we share and they make them their own. The pitch lab, Jane's in it, Sally, Kelly, I'm trying to think, Serena, they're all in it. If you are really looking to hone your skills, pitch lab gives you the roadmap, gives you a whole foundation on PR, and then we give you these monthly execution plans. We're working on finalizing October right now. That will give you ideas for how to pitch what and when, like in terms of long lead and short lead. Like we give all of that to you, and it's very, very helpful. And if you're looking to kind of build a business, agency wise, like if you're trying to charge more because you're doing the same amount of work, calling yourself a PR consultant, you can't charge as much as an agency. So you can start to position yourself as an agency through the agency accelerator. No, Canada and the US are pretty similar when it comes to pitching journalists. It's hard to get products from the US to Canada. And when our American clients want us to pitch in Canada, there has to be a publication that's the right fit, obviously, and then products that are available in the Canadian market really easily, not having to like come from the US and go through customs with that form and everything. So otherwise, media works pretty much the same. Nelson's, I don't think he's on here, but Serena's in Canada. She could answer that also. But for us, it's been pretty much the same. Other than from the US getting products for media to test, unless they are also available in Canada. But the pitch lab will really, really help you. And I love that you realized your love for PR. We are navigating the game, the rules of the game, so that we can help all of our community stay on top of things and things like changes that are happening. So that's what you'll get in the pitch lab too. Our master classes that we think are important right now, always going to be some timely relevant topic that we think you should be focused on. So you'll love it. You'll love the pitch lab. It's really good. Is Mary still here? Huh? Is Mary still here? Yes. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I'm online right now, by the way. So anyway, my son is like, he's totally fine, but he's got a weird cough. Anyway, yeah. So I'm excited for you to get in there, and I'd love to hear your feedback once you're in there, or if anyone on here wants to share their experience, that's always helpful. It's my thing. Coming from me, I'm like, it's really good, but I, take other people's opinion more than the person selling it or putting it out there. So let me know if you have any other questions, even on the replay. Post a comment, tag me. Oh, thank you. Who is that? It just says Facebook user for me. I don't know. Is that, who did we say that was? Is that still Lori? 100% worth the investment. Thank you, Serena. I think so too. I really do. Like, I won't put out anything unless it's I don't want to put my name on anything that's just mediocre, average, common sense. We have you've got Jane who's here right now, true expert with deep expertise in the PR world. And we're creating content that's relevant for her and for someone who's completely brand new. So I have to say, creating something that is for beginners to learn the fundamentals and for established people to get value out of it for mastery, that's not easy to do. And I think that we've done it. We try at least. So that was a goal of mine. All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here. Serena, I appreciate that positive feedback. And I think that's Lori. If you join the pitch lab, let me know. And I'm cheering all of you on. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Jane. Jane shows up and is always putting in the work. Always. But thank you all so much for being here. I hope to have the opportunity to work with you even more for the rest of this year or in the new year. Really consider Elevate. There's nothing out there like it in terms of aligning a high performance framework that I'm certified in teaching with layering on that work-life integration that is really important to me and the agency, values that we're trying to create, that type of agency, the type of experience we want to have in our lives when it comes to our work. That's what Elevate is, and we'll elevate your life, and it's custom tailored just for you. All right, so be well, and I will see you guys right here, 11 a.m. Pacific next week. Hopefully my mouth and my brain will be better aligned. I don't know what's going on, but thanks for being here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Have a good one.